Back now at 10:49, television personality Todd Newton is no stranger to your TV, having started out in radio many, many years ago. And I say many, many because we're kind of similar age here. You've seen him on lots of game shows, lots of variety shows, lots of reality shows. Got his start on E back in the days when E was really cool, when it was just like silent E.
That's right. Exactly. That's right. E with a very small explanation point.
Todd Newton is now here.
It's great to see you.
The Price is Right. Like, we'll talk about our past in a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you for a second, because I mean, when I say that you've been doing this a long time, you've been on the air. You got your start in E back in the 90s. So we're talking 20 years plus.
Yeah.
Now, I don't say that to be insulting. I say that to say, when you hear somebody say that to you, what goes on in your head?
Well, it just, it reminds me that I've earned every one of these gray hairs, It's, but yeah, the time flies, as you know. We were just talking about our kids and how quickly they grow. And I see friends. I just did a friend of mine's podcast, Art Mann, who I worked with at E, and we were talking about all these experiences, these red carpet adventures that happened 20 plus years ago. And what comes to my head to answer your question is, I've just, I've had a great run, and it's still going strong.
And you're not done.
And I love it.
Right.
And I think when it's all said and done for me, I just want people to say, man, that's a guy that had a great life, and judging by the smile on his face, he seemed to enjoy it.
Well, let's talk about that, because I mean, you've hosted a number of game shows over the years. You've been doing The Price is Right live on tour for
18 years now.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I've noticed about you is that you seem to get the participation from the audience. You get that the star is not Todd Newton.
Truth.
It's the people that are on stage with you. And you learn that from somebody that not a lot of other game show hosts have learned that from.
You're absolutely right. And I'm so grateful to be able to say that I was mentored by the best. Bob Barker took time with me to teach me how to do this, because like you, I cherish the game show genre. I respect it. It is the only real form of reality television. And I'm very fortunate in the sense that I get to play these games that you see on your screen right now every single night.
Right.
But for the contestant, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to live out the dream of playing this game that they've seen on television for 35 plus years now. And I host game shows the same way I celebrate holidays with my kids. When you have children, all of a sudden Christmas is cool again. Birthdays are awesome and exciting again. So that's how I like to host these shows. I host it through the eyes of the contestant. And when they win, there's a little part of me that wins too.
Let's talk about this. You've got you're also you mentioned a podcast. You do podcasts.
Yes.
2 books. I brought one in that Todd gave me a long time ago. This would be the host with the most. But you've also written Life in the Bonus Round, talking about, and it's a little here we can fix that. Now it's better. And proceeds of this one going to charity, right?
100% of the proceeds from both of these books, which are available on Amazon and on my website, which is toddnewtononline.com. Every single penny goes directly to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's disease research. My father battles Parkinson's, and I enjoyed writing these books so much and going back in the memories and in the archives and sharing these great stories of game show contestants.
And you can hear and see him do that really well this week at Foxwoods, which is where you and I met many years ago doing this. The 20th to the 23rd. Price is Right Live is here in town. Tickets available, right?
We're loving it, man. 5 big shows and 4 big days, so we hope you come out and see us.
I know we got to go. I need 20 seconds here to say that I was the announcer for Todd back in 2008.
Yes, sir.
Way back when we were younger. And this man was not only a great guy to work with, but we had lots of trips to Atlantic City doing The Price is Right. And this man was more than a friend. He was a therapist and just a good go-to guy. And so I want to at least record it on TV to say that I'm grateful for the friendship over the years.
Likewise, my friend. It's a pleasure to see you. You look great.
And I look forward to doing this when you've done it for 40 years.
You got it,
and
man.
there'll be more gray hairs.
Thank you.
On both of us.
You.
We've got the forecast when we come back. Stick around.